Hey everyone, Lynn Bardowski here at Million Dollar Party Girl Headquarters. I'm actually about, hey Mary Ellen, hey Kinsley Jams, Alicia, Cheryl, Mary Kay. We got all the direct sellers in the house. Woo! So Happy New Year! I've actually been off Periscope. Yes, I do get off the grid every once in a while. I know. You didn't think I did ya? I do. So yeah, I was having some family downtime over the holidays. I hope you guys were too. Hey, I'm Marie with Jamberry. So give me a thumbs up if you're joining me for Periscope for direct sales. I have a webinar starting soon. It's at 9 o'clock Eastern time. And I'm scoping before my webinar about scoping to teach you how to. Awesome. All right, so great. A bunch of you guys are going to be joining me in a little bit. I think we got a little bit. I think we're counting down an hour T minus. Hey, Pampered Chef, LV, Lisa Villar. Lisa actually gave me an awesome testimonial on my webinar, so thank you, Lisa. She named me one of the top 5 scopers to follow on Periscope for 2015. Yay! Lisa, I need like a plaque or certificate or something. Maybe at least like a free casserole. I don't know. So. All right, good. We got a lot of our students here. So before we're hopping on our webinar, and there's still time to join in, I'll show you how to do that in a second. I wanted to share some quick tips with you. I'm scoping before the scope, get it, on how to get more followers. Hey, Patricia, stamping up in the house. So the best way to get more followers, my battery's running low already. Thanks for the heart party too. If you're watching this on the replay, hey, replay viewers. If you want to share this, so here's tip number 1 to get more followers. Ask people to share your scope. I know, right, Carol? You would think I would have like power battery chargers everywhere. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, so swipe to the left, everybody, all together. Woo! If you're on Android, swipe up. Woo! That's my top tip. That's how you get people more followers, is to leverage the followers that other people have that maybe have more followers than you, and ask them to invite their followers to tune in to your scope. Thank you guys for inviting your followers. Now, keep in mind, you only want to do this now that I asked you all to do this. But I know if you're in direct sales, you have a lot of followers on your direct sales team, and you probably want them to get more followers too, right? So you always want to make sure if you're inviting your followers, you don't want to be spammy. So, make sure, hey, this is probably content that people that follow me would want to hear. Like this, I'm hearing a great tip. I want my followers to hear it too. It will position you as an influencer and add value. So it's always about adding value in social media, no matter what you're doing. My bang's doing a weird thing there. So keep that in mind. Don't just be spammy and sharing everybody's scope. When I first got on Periscope, I've actually been on Periscope for 6 months. And I've gotten more followers, more business in 6 months from any other social media platform. It is like taking your business lightning speed. So that's why I'm doing this webinar tonight, because it should be at the top of your to-do list for 2016. You got to get on the scope. You got to do it. So, all right. So number 1, ask people to share your scope. So number 2, promote your scope. So people will, all followers for interest. Thank you. So people will tune in if you have something to say. And when you join my class tonight, you're going to actually get 50 scoping topics. It's going to keep you busy for a while of really fun things that you can scope about that people will want to tune into. So promote your scope. Before you scope, it could be an hour before. I'm talking about my webinar an hour before the webinar. I'm actually scoping to promote a webinar happening in an hour. So you get that? You can scope about something else to invite people to that event. So I'll give you an example. I have scope to talk about what you scope about. Exactly. Right? How cool is that? And you're there live and people are tuning and watching. This is why this platform is so powerful, because people get to see you and hear you and feel your energy and actually participate and engage. You got the live chat going on. You got the heart party going on. So everybody give me a quick tap, tap, tap. If you're on your first scope and you don't know how to do the hearts. And you'll see, it's just so pretty to watch. Thank you, Lisa. Like, isn't it gorgeous? Like, it gives me energy just seeing all these hearts going up. So on a little side note, if you didn't know, the heart color is totally random. So every time you join a scope, your heart color will be completely different. Yay, Holly's first time. She's always watching the replays. That's awesome. We love heart parties. They're so fun. Mobile app for your bucks. No, but I'll work on that. Okay, so promote your scope. Let people know what you're scoping about. You could promote your scope the day of. Tell people, in the morning, at 5 o'clock, I'll be scoping about S topic. But it's got to have value. You have to give people a reason to want to watch. And then they're going to tune in, right? So instead of telling people to follow you, the odds of them actually downloading the app, if they're not already on it, and following you, if you just say, hey, follow me. Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, hop out. See, Lisa is one of my top scopers to follow as well, because she's been on the scope for a while. How do I pick to the left of the text of the box? Okay, if you're on the webinar tonight, I'll tell you how to do that. You definitely want to add a photo, because people do not follow an egg, because it looks like you're not a person. So you can only give a maximum of 500 hearts. So that's why Lisa is hopping out and coming back in, because she's so awesome. She's coming back to give me more hearts. That's why I love her. She's definitely living the Visionista spirit of women helping women. And that's what it's all about. No eggs. So yeah, tap on your egg. Once I'm done my scope, go into your profile. Just tap on the circle where your egg is, and you'll see a thing to upload a photo. So get a photo in there. And I'll, help you guys with that at 9 o'clock. I'm even going to tell you what kind of photo to use and how to do a cool shot that makes you even more follow-worthy. So we'll make sure you guys look good. All right, so promote your scope. Tell people what you're scoping about. You'll get 50 topics from me on the webinar tonight. That'll make it fun and cool, and will encourage people to tune in. You gotta use New York. Yes, that's cool too. There's so many cool things we could do. Right now, we're just talking about followers. I'm trying to keep you guys focused, because that's what everybody wants. Like, because otherwise you're scoping, it's like, does somebody hear a tree if it falls in the forest, right? You want to build your followers, because otherwise, who's listening? Nobody. So tell people that you're scoping, promote your scope, and if you give them a reason to tune in, then they'll download the app, then they'll follow you, and once they're already following, they'll get a notification the next time you scope. So I encourage you not to just say, hey, I'm on Periscope, follow me. Who cares? But if you say, hey, at 3 o'clock, I am sharing an awesome room makeover for 2016 that's going to help your entire house look amazing, they're going to tune into that, right? Or Lisa's always sharing great recipes for her Pampered Chef business. So I'm going to actually, come with me. I'm going to show you guys. Oh, Lord. Okay, so here is my Instagram. So there's a couple ways. And if you follow my scopes, you know I always have music on my scope. Oh, awesome. Thanks, Ed. Thanks for tuning in. You could probably share some great tips, too. So I always have music on my scopes because my branding is $1 Million Party Girl, right? So... and for you, Ed, the party is a direct sales party model, in case you were worried about that. It's not that kind of party girl, Ed. It's the business model. So here's one way I promoted my scope. This is actually my Instagram. I usually don't network well with men, Ed. They don't always get that. Oh, see, I didn't even know that. Jessica, you are the jam. There's no longer a heart limit. She's up to 900 hearts. Oh, well, okay, so that could be deceiving. It looks like, so a lot of times I'll see that somebody gave me like thousands of hearts, and Periscope will actually reset it. So I'll have to double check that for you. Maybe Ed even knows. Yeah, it will show, but they won't stay. So there you go. It looks like, so you have to hop out and come back in if you want to be amazing and just give me more hearts. All right, so here we go. This is my Instagram page. I usually do not go on Instagram on my computer. In fact, I don't think I've ever been on Instagram on my computer. I always do it on my phone. But I did for you guys because I wanted to show you the graphic. So I just took a screenshot. This was a while ago. I had 67,000 hearts, and now I'm over 200,000. So this is just a screenshot I took of my profile, right? Easy. Added it to Instagram and wrote, who's on Periscope? Of course, hashtag, share your handle in the comments so I can follow back. And this is what I scope about. Most of the time, I'm scoping about direct sales. So I hashtag direct selling. Again, make sure your hashtags are relevant. Visionista, that's my Visionista community. Hashtag social media. So that's one way to promote your scope. I just literally took a screenshot. So if you guys are hopping on my class tonight, that's going to be one of your homework assignments. And look, here's a follower. Somebody said, this is Lisa. She told me what her handle was. And of course, it's always good manners when people follow you to follow back. And I did. I said, I'm following you back. And the same thing with Ed, who's on here. We were part of a Periscope meetup yesterday on Twitter, and Ed followed me, so I'm following him back because you look like a cool guy. I want to check out your scopes. So there you go. So there's one tip. Promote your scope. You'll get more followers that way. And then here's my Facebook page. I did the same thing. My Facebook, you can find me on Facebook at $1 Million Party Girl, all spelled out. Easy to find. Hello. So same thing. I just made this graphic. So I took a screenshot of my Periscope profile and I added actually the topic of what I was scoping about. 2016 Social Selling Essentials. Thanks, Lise. Thanks for the heart party. We'll see you probably tomorrow on Periscope. So here I wrote, this was on my Facebook page. So here's a perfect example. This was December 28th, and I said, join me on Periscope at 5 o'clock EST. Always put the time zone. A lot of times we forget that not everybody lives in our backyard. So always put the time zone. Today to learn about 2016 Social Selling Essentials. And again, always hashtag that, use hashtags that would be relevant to what you're scoping about. So one of those most popular hashtags for direct sales is DS Tips. If you didn't know that, we'll be talking about hashtags tonight too. And then you could even take this from your business page and then share it. Click your little share button. Hey there. And share that to your personal page. And just type a quick little blurb. Hey, who wants to tune into my scope? I'm going live in 3 hours. Or however much time. And then check it out. So this actually got some great engagement. People watched my scope. They came back to ask questions. So that's a great way to actually use 2 different social media platforms and leverage one against the other. I think that was Carla. Yes. So my Visionista group is my VIP group. It's a paid membership group for anybody, really. It's primarily women entrepreneurs in direct sales and small business. All right, so look, we got great engagement. Yay, heart reset. Thanks, Marilyn. Stephanie, she gave me some great feedback. We got comments going. Talking about catch, more replies. So that's a great way to actually leverage your social media, maybe where you have more followers, and reach out to those people. Tell them what you're scoping about. Make a quick graphic. You know, you always want to be real clear so that, feedback is great. I love feedback. And that's really why Periscope is so powerful, because people are live chatting with you right on the spot, which is awesome. And then if you guys want to jump in my course, it's going live in an hour, so I'm not giving you much time. Sorry about that. Oh, that's my personal page. That's my grandbaby. I totally use her for my social media all the time. She gets more likes than anybody. She's usually like good for 300 likes. All right, so here we are back. $1 Million Party Girl. My Visionista page is actually top secret. Only members can see it. Hi, Vivi. She's my little sweet love. So here's our Visionista of the week. One thing I do with my business page, and this is a kind of a sidebar for you guys, is, yes, I'm a Grammy. I like to say I'm a glamma instead of a grandma. So instead of making my cover all about me, you don't even see like my logo on here. I make it about my followers. So here's Heidi. She's a Jamberry consultant. She's one of my awesome followers. She's read my book. She's on my VIP team. She's the Visionista of the week. And then if you click on it, this is one of the things I shared on my social selling scope that I just showed you that I promoted, that you always want to add a description to your cover photo, because look what happens. When you hover in this area, it pops up. You get a whole little blurb. It doesn't even matter where you hover. I'm just randomly hovering. It like pops up all over the place. So you always want to click on that cover photo and add a description. And that is a great little way to welcome people to your page. You can say, hey, welcome to my page, everybody. Here's who I am and here's what I do. But because my message is really about women helping women that's the whole $1 Million Party Girl Visionista message. That's exactly what I do on my business page. All right, so here's my course. It's pinned to the top. So if you go to Facebook and you click on, you search $1 Million Party Girl, all spelled out. Hey, we're going live in an hour. I know this is a little off the grid because of the holiday and everything, but I feel like Periscope is so important for your business. I mean, it really is a huge game changer. That this is the first thing I wanted to do to start 2016 was teach everybody how to get on Periscope, because the early adopters, I've only been on it 6 months and we're already seeing huge results. And I know you guys will too. I mean, there's nothing more powerful than live streaming to your audience and to meet new customers. So there's the link. Boom. That'll take it to the page. We're going live in 56 minutes and 12 seconds. Oh my goodness, I better get ready. It's not free. Usually I do a lot of free webinars. You guys know if you follow me, I give free training all the time. This is not a freebie because I did spend a lot of time, which is money, learning all these things to teach you. So we're going to be creating your profile, teaching you how to get more followers. I just gave you a little kind of sneak peek of that, a little freebie. How to rock your scope. I've got 3 hacks right in your home that are free that you can use to become an amazeballs scoper. And of course, how to use it to grow your big biz, and then some really cool hashtags that you'll want to use when you scope. And then we're going to wrap up a really fun 30-day challenge. So I'm not just going to leave you guys high and dry. We're actually going to be creating a closed group just for the webinar attendees, where we're going to do a weekly scope. You guys are getting on Periscope. Yes, you are. So if you haven't scoped, you're going to be scoping by the end of this week. What? Yep, you're going to do it. All right, so just some quick tips on how to increase your followers. Promote your scope, let people know what you're talking about, and then invite them to tune in. Give them a reason to download the app and follow you. And then once they do that, they'll get a notification every time you scope. Did you get an email about this day? I stayed home sick today and didn't see it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, there's still time. I know so many people were off the grid, including myself. So I'm sorry if you guys didn't see it. You still have time if you can tune in. We go live in an hour. So if you're watching on the replay, I'm sorry. I will be doing a repeat performance after this group goes through the 30-day challenge. We'll do it again in February. Maybe I'll make it like a monthly thing that we do with the brand new 30-day challenge with a whole new group. Because the other thing that I want to use this group for is to help you guys get more followers, so that you can start by following each other and watching each other's scope, giving each other's hearts, kind of like a safety zone for baby scopers, for newbies. So I'll be doing it again. Join my email list if you want to get on my alerts for that. And you can do that. Actually, you can do that. I'll show you. This is something. We'll wrap it up with this. This is something else cool you can do with your business page. So I talk a lot about list building if you follow me. So if you want to join the webinar, just go to, this is the easiest way to find it because I know you're all on Facebook. Just go to $1 Million Party Girl on Facebook. Facebook.com/$1 Million Party Girl. And it's pinned to the top. So it's the very first post. And the link to register is right there. There you go. Click on that link. You'll see the registration form. It's not a freebie. It's $39.95, which is an amazeballs price, quite frankly. So there you go. There's the form. You're good to go. All right, so one more thing you can do that's really cool. So if you want to get on my list and find out the next time I'm doing the course, if you're not available tonight, see there's that pop-up again. Make sure you guys add that description to your cover photo. Right there, sign up. So I have a sign up button on my cover photo on my business page. And when you click on it, I'm viewing it as the admin. It goes right to my sign up form. So it doesn't even go to my website. It goes to my sign up form. And then I ask people to let me know what they're interested in so I can actually send them emails specific to what they want to learn, not just random stuff. So that's something you can do to build your list. Make sure you have a sign-up form. There you go. Easiest way to find people. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Try that. Get some more followers so people are tuning in when you're actually scoping. Dying to know when the new book is out. Me too. It's coming. I know I've been saying that for 4 months now, maybe 5. I'm actually working on 2 books at the same time. I'm doing like little mini books. So my first book, Success Secrets of a $1 Million Party Girl, was all about the journey. My top 10 secrets of how I built a multi-million-dollar business and direct sales, all that good stuff. And so I'm going to be doing a whole little series, like 30-page, almost like a pocketbook that you can take with you. The next 2 coming out are Facebook Party Secrets of a $1 Million Party Girl. I know you're waiting for that one. And Vendor Event Secrets of a $1 Million Party Girl. So, yay! Yeah, it's just, a matter of working with editors and final proofs, and all these things take time because I'm a perfectionist. I don't just like to throw a bunch of stuff out there. I want to make sure it's good. So I promise it'll be there soon. All right, guys, if you're on the webinar, we'll see you in an hour, actually less than an hour now. So I got to go get ready. I got to make sure it's going to be amazeballs for you. All right, thanks for tuning in, everyone. We'll see you soon. Bye.